Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. My name is Albertina Bernice and my channel focuses on faith, fashion, and lifestyle. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and also to hit that notification bell if you want to see new and upcoming videos. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, of course. So today on my vlog, I'm going to be doing a brow video, which I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And usually when I do my brows, I usually get compliments on my brows. And people usually ask me how I do my brows. So this video is just for you. So if you want to see this video on how I do my brows, stay tuned. Be still and know that I am God. Psalms 46:10. All right, first I'm starting off tweezing my brows. You want to make sure they're clean and arched. I'm just getting a little bitty hairs around my brows. I usually wax my brows, but for the video's sake, I'm just going to pluck them. So I'm just cleaning up the areas that I see that are unperfected or imperfected. I'm just getting little bitty hairs and just tweezing all around. And I know during COVID, a lot of people had to learn how to do the brows themselves, which just can be hard, but once you get the hang of it, it just gets easier and easier. I would suggest just doing the tweezer method first and then moving on to the wax, because wax can be very tricky if you don't know what you're doing, because you can honestly rip off your whole brow and you don't want that to happen. So yeah, I would suggest tweezing your brows. So I'm just going to tweeze my brows and then we'll move on to the next step. And I also wanted to add, I usually just do this method because my brows are already thick, as you can see. And I just do this method because I want my brows to look even. So that's kind of one of my pet peeves, is my brows not looking even though they are already thick. I just like to use a pencil. And the pencil I'm going to be using is the Brow Wiz pencil. And this is my first time using it. And it's the number 5 pencil. So I'm going to be filling in my brows with this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is brush your brows upward. You want to do this so that it can be even across your brows. So I'm brushing my brows upward, and then I'm going to be using the pencil side, and we're going to be doing it in strokes. So you don't want to color in your brows because it'll make your brows look harsh. So as you can see, I am doing strokes so that it can look more natural. So you want to do that across your whole brow. All right, now I'm just filling in my brows. You just want to do this until you fill it into your desired look, or until you're satisfied with how it looks. So now I'm going to be doing upward strokes towards the ends of my brows so that they will look natural. And you want to do this because you don't want your brows to look harsh. So I'm just going to be doing upward strokes and do this until it looks full. All right, next, as you can see, I am brushing my brows with the spoolie, and you want to do this so that your brows can look more even and look more natural. So after you get done doing the pencil method or drawing in with a pencil, you're going to want to use a spoolie to fill it in, and then just fill in any imperfections after you have done that. So I'm just kind of filling in parts that I don't like on the ends. I'll add more definition towards the end, or wherever it looks like it's empty. You don't want your brows to look empty, or you don't want to do too much. So make sure you're doing just the right amount. So next we're moving on to the other brow, and we're going to do the same method. I'm filling it in with light strokes. You do not want to do this harsh. Do it as light as possible until it's full, until it looks the way that you want it to look. And another method that I sometimes do, just depending on the mood that I'm in, I sometimes usually just draw out the outer of my brow. So I'll start maybe at the top and then I'll do the bottom and then I'll fill it in. If that's easier for you guys, you can do that method, or you can do the method that I'm doing now. But sometimes I'll draw out the top and the bottom of my brow and then I'll fill it in. So usually when I do my brows on a typical day, it takes me less than 5 minutes to do my brows. But for the sake of this video, I wanted to do it step by step so you can actually see how I perfect my brows and when I do my brows. But whenever you get the hang of it, you'll be able to do it less than 5 minutes. So it's super easy. So definitely do not be intimidated because the video is about 15 minutes, but it'll take you probably less than 5 minutes. Once you get the hang of it, you're going to be a pro by the end of this video. So again, I'm brushing my brows upward with the spoolie and filling in any imperfections that I do not like. So you want to keep on doing that until you get the desired look. All right, we are all done, but we're not done just yet. You don't want your brows looking like this. No. You want your brows to look snatched, honey. So in order for you to get your brows to look snatched, we're going to be using a concealer. So I'm going to be using this flat brush, which you can use any kind of flat brush or concealer brush. And you're going to be using a concealer to make your brows look snatched, honey. And what I'm going to be using is this Louise concealer, and it's based out of the UK, and it's probably one of the best concealers that I have used, or it's actually a shadow base that I use to put underneath my brows. So you're only going to need like a pea size amount, and I put it on the back of my hand so that it can warm up and be easier to apply. Alright, so with the concealer, you're going to want to do it in small strokes. You want to take your time with this because sometimes you can mess up your whole brow if you do not take your time filling underneath your brow. So you want to do that with small strokes, and then you're going to fill in the rest of your eyelid. And I'm actually going to be doing another video on how I use this base, and I'm going to be doing a full fall look. So you guys definitely stay tuned. And thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been a while since I've posted on my channel. I'm definitely going to be more consistent coming up in the new year. So definitely give me some feedback on what you would like to see, some fashion tips, some creative tips, or some makeup tips. Whatever you'd like to see, I would definitely like to know. So definitely comment below if you want to see some new and upcoming videos for the new year. Alright, so moving on to the next brow, you're going to do the same thing. You want to do small strokes to make it look clean and even across the whole brow. Alright, so I'm now done concealing my brows, and the next thing I'm going to be using is my foundation. I'm using the Lorac foundation, which I really love this foundation. I got this at Ulta. I'm just going to be using this for the top of my brows to make the brows at the top look finished and even. And this will make your brows look even more snatched. And also make it even more clean. So definitely do this with your concealer on the bottom and with your foundation on the top. This is how I get my brows to look perfectly even. Your brows are not going to look exactly alike. I mean, you want them to look like sisters, not necessarily twins, but hey, if they're sisters, they're still in the family. So yeah, definitely use foundation at the top of your brow so that your brows can look clean and even. You're going to want to do the same thing like you done with your concealer. You're going to do this with small strokes, doing it very slow so you do not mess up your brow, because that will be a nightmare if you mess up your brow, which I've done that before, especially if you're in a hurry. But believe me, take your time with this so you don't have to start over. Alright, so this is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely let me know how you think it turned out. Alright, talk to you later. God bless. Bye-bye.